Welcome to the Rustic Garden. Today I want to give you an update on my container tomatoes and my container peppers. They're doing very well. They've had a tough season, but they've overcome the obstacles. I want to show you the fruits in the tomatoes first. This is my black crim, and you can see some tomatoes in there right up top. This is my Kentucky orange. It's got fruit forming. This is a Matt's wild cherry. You can see some orange fruit in there. I've actually been eating a lot of the cherry tomatoes out of there. They're outstanding. This is my Aunt Ruby's German green. The tomatoes are up higher there. This is a boxcar. You can see some yellowing. That's nothing to really worry about. When you see that, you just want to make sure that you're watering your plant regularly, you're fertilizing it regularly, and that usually takes care of itself. I actually forgot what this tomato was. The cup blew out before I could read it and put a stake in there telling me what it was, but it's doing really well. Lots of tomatoes. My Brandywine red, plenty of tomatoes. I'm going to do a video today on how to prevent blossom end rot and how to preventatively treat it, and that's basically just using limestone, and you kind of mix limestone and water, make a slurry, and you give your container tomatoes a couple of cupfuls of that. But the tomatoes are doing great. This is my black plum. I also want to show you the peppers. This is a Poblano. This is planted about 3 or 4 weeks before the other peppers I'm going to show you, but they're doing extremely well, and they're only being grown in 2.5 gallon containers. And it's the same thing. If you can water regularly, you can feed regularly. Peppers do need less feedings than tomatoes. Your plants will grow. This is the rootings that I showed you how to do, and I just wanted to show you how well they root. I'm not going to use these suckers. I just don't have any more room in my garden. This one's going to go in today. That was a root cutting. These have just been sitting in there. They root extremely well. Here's my other peppers. This is a Habanero, doing very well. My green bell, doing very well. A Baggio and a Cubanelle, and you can see how big they're getting. So they're getting to size, so I should be getting peppers off of them really soon. One good use of container gardens is that you can grow them on a deck away from the other part of your garden, and it really becomes a safe place in a sense that if disease hits your ground planted plants, your peppers or your tomatoes, they may die out. Hopefully you take care of them. But the disease usually doesn't travel over to a deck. So you end up still getting tomatoes and peppers. It's a strategy that I do like to use. So if you had a tour of my garden, you would see tomatoes in different places. You'll see them in containers. You'll see them on different sides of the yard. Same thing with the peppers. My peppers in the ground have a blight of some sort, so they're sort of getting wiped out. But as you can see here, the peppers are doing pretty well. Hope you enjoyed the tour. Next time I'll give you an update when the fruits have matured and they're ready to be picked. Please check out my other YouTube videos and check out my blog at www.therusticgarden.blogspot.com. Thanks.